Hey guys, Dirty Donna here. I'm back with another video. This one is a walk and talk through about Umbrella Academy. Now, I do want to state that I didn't want to do this video. I didn't really think I was going to, but I did want to revisit what I said before. So, with that being said, let's get right on into it. We start with the death of Reginald Hargreaves, the father of the 7 children with powers, which brings all 7 of them back to the manor which they were raised. We have Vanya, Luther, Allison, Klaus, and of course, Ben is dead. 5 is lost in time. With that being said, there were 2 people that were very excited to see them, and it was Grace and Pogo. Grace is a cyborg mother that was built by Reginald Hargreaves to be a mother to the 7 children. Well, Pogo was a genetically enhanced chimp by Reginald Hargreaves after he plummeted to Earth from the stratosphere. With that being said, let's move on. Now, our story is going to take place when they get to home, and and they're scattered across. To begin with, 5 drops in from out of nowhere. Alright, I'm not going to go through all the conversations like I did a few times in my last video. So, moving on, we have all of them split up across the house doing their own little groove thing, you know how it goes. And then they hear a giant black hole or temporal anomaly open in their backyard. Now, I don't know about you, but if I hear a temporal anomaly open in my backyard, I'm going to check it out. Like, it has to be something real dangerous that I absolutely 100% know about for me not to go check that out. Like, it's a weird sound, I'm gonna go check it out. If it's like gunfire, I'm staying in my fucking house. Like, that's pretty much how it works for me. Anyway. And you don't know if it's gonna be like a black hole either. And if it is, you're gonna need a lot more help than what the police can provide. You gotta call NASA or some shit like that. I have no idea. But moving on, he drops in with a big old thud on the floor. And Klaus's response is just hilarious. He says, am I still high, or are you guys seeing him too? By far, I do have to state that Klaus is by far my favorite character of all time. I do love this man. He is just like a brilliant, like masterpiece of a character. So he comes back in and pretty much ignores the family for a good portion of time. I'm gonna just say it right now. So he came in 10 days ago, and for 4 days straight, he didn't say a fucking word about the apocalypse. All right, let's think about this. You saw your family die in the apocalypse. So when you get back home, wouldn't you want to like inform them of that situation? Like, don't get me wrong. I understand why he wouldn't, because they didn't like do well the first time, but it just doesn't make any sense not to inform them that the apocalypse is coming, because that could still change the future. Whether or not they know or not is a pretty big gap in knowledge. That being said, he moves on to the diner where he is literally assaulted by, like, I want to say four, like, I don't know exact number right now, but I'm gonna say like 4 to 8, like, men with like M14s or something like that, and they had a gun pressed against Five's, brain. So they tell him, like, get up, go outside. He's like, "Gonna take longer than this. You think I want to do this? You think I want to shoot a kid? Get up, walk out, and everybody lives." Oh, everybody's not gonna live, or something along those lines. And you fully get to see the full capabilities of what Five can do. All right, I know a little bit about spatial powers and, like, just teleporting. Like, you play the game Portal, you got a good grasp on how it works. It's not wrong, but it's not right either. Anyway, I've always thought that portals were really cool as a concept to powers, and you get to see the full capabilities of Five and his powers fully on display and fully ready to go for in the diner scene when he kills, like, all of those men, because he, like, kills them with, like, a one with a tie. He stabs one in the eye with, like, a freaking butter knife. He just sits behind windows and waves so people just shoot through glass for no fucking reason. It's just like, whatever. And so I do have to state that the only two people he did explain about the apocalypse at all were Vanya and Klaus. That makes no fucking sense whatsoever. Why would you tell the two people that nobody would even listen to? Like, go tell fucking Luther or Diego, somebody that somebody's gonna listen to. The two people that nobody's gonna listen to are not gonna help you. Moving on. Uh, Luther. No, wait. After the diner scene, we get a glimpse into, Five's past when he cuts out the tracking device in his arm and dumps it in a sewer drain. Diego comes to the scene the day after, or like the night of, when the police show up, and gets the witness statement and eventually gets arrested by his ex-girlfriend. Who knew? Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm Barry Donut, and signing off.